If you're like me, you have got some very strange weather on the way. I'm here in Batesville, Arkansas, Zone 7B. It's been quite windy today. We've had winds up in the 40-mile-per-hour range. And here are just a few shots of how the plants are handling it. So far, so good. I wish this was going to be our biggest hurdle. As you saw earlier, we've got quite the forecast. We have weather from the 60s today, going all the way down to the 30s tonight, with storms. And then the next few days, it's supposed to be very cold. So the 40s, the 30s, and even in the 20s on some nights, which is unfortunate because we have had quite a bit of spring growth. These are just some pictures of the things that I have been trying to soak in as the day goes by, hoping that they're going to be okay once the weather passes. Once we get to Wednesday, it should be a totally different story, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to find on the aftermath. I'm just trying to take in all my pretty blooms and not stress too much about getting ready for the cold weather. So a fall freeze is different than a spring freeze. The fall freeze, you know what's going to happen anyway. You kind of just let it happen unless you think you're going to have a few more weeks there and you want to still preserve some of your blooms. With the spring freeze, I don't think this is going to kill anything. I've got my annuals in the garage that I've purchased, and I'll probably put blankets over them. But this new foliage that we see, the new growth, it could what we call just fry or zap that, and then it'll look pretty cruddy, but it'll have to come back. So I've just been trying to take it all in and hope it doesn't cause too much damage, but enjoy the blooms while we have them. We did put mulch out this weekend, so I focused on putting a lot of mulch on the crowns of some of those plants where that new growth is popping up. And then some things that I purchased and planted more recently that could have been in a little bit of a warmer zone because I got them in a different nursery or whatnot. Tried to pile the mulch up on those, especially from the directions where the wind comes. Our wind usually comes from the north and from the west. Where we didn't do mulch, I put leaves. And as you can see, we've got our storm shelter there as a safe room in the garage. And then we've got plants backing it up. So y'all have a great week. And I hope this weather treats you nice and it's short-lived. See you in the next one.